Sometimes the most memorable television moments are not the dramatic ones, but the honest and relatable conversations that reflect everyday life. During a recent discussion between Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa, viewers witnessed a humorous but meaningful exchange about the wrong things people say when someone is upset. What started as a playful segment quickly became something deeper because of the couple's natural chemistry and genuine reactions. Their conversation resonated with audiences because it reflected the small misunderstandings, emotional habits, and communication struggles many couples experience in real life. Instead of presenting a flawless image, they showed how long-term relationships are built through patience, humor, honesty, and learning from mistakes. The discussion reminded viewers that emotional support is not about saying perfect words. It is about listening, understanding, and showing up for each other even during frustrating moments. Their ability to laugh through disagreements made the entire conversation feel authentic, warm, and deeply relatable. Why certain phrases can make emotions worse. During the conversation, Kelly strongly reacted to one phrase in particular, "calm down." While it may seem harmless to some people, she explained that hearing those words when upset only intensifies emotions rather than easing them. Mark jokingly admitted he learned long ago that saying it usually has the opposite effect. Their playful exchange quickly became relatable because many people have experienced similar situations in their own relationships. The problem with phrases like this is that they can sound dismissive, even when they are meant with good intentions. When someone feels emotional, frustrated, or overwhelmed, they usually want to feel heard instead of corrected. Telling a person to relax or calm down can unintentionally suggest that their emotions are unreasonable. Kelly humorously described how quickly her frustration rises when hearing those words, and the audience responded with laughter because they recognized the truth behind it. The moment highlighted how communication is often less about fixing feelings and more about acknowledging them with empathy and patience. The hidden meaning behind everyday reactions. What made the conversation especially interesting was the emotional truth hidden beneath the humor. The couple was not simply joking about arguments. They were revealing how emotional reactions often come from a deeper desire to feel understood. Mark admitted that he still continues learning how to respond during difficult moments, and that honesty became one of the strongest parts of the discussion. Long-term relationships rarely rely on perfection. Instead, they survive because both people continue trying to understand each other over time. Kelly's reactions reflected something many viewers could relate to: the frustration of feeling emotionally minimized during stressful situations. Sometimes people do not want advice, solutions, or comparisons. They simply want acknowledgement. The conversation demonstrated that emotional support is not about immediately stopping discomfort. It is about allowing someone space to express what they feel without judgment. That subtle distinction is often what determines whether communication strengthens a relationship or creates more distance between two people. Why simple advice often feels unhelpful. Throughout the segment, several commonly repeated phrases were discussed, including "it could be worse" and "what doesn't kill you makes you stronger." Although these sayings are often intended to encourage people, Kelly explained why they can sometimes feel frustrating instead of comforting. Statements like these may unintentionally minimize someone's emotions by shifting focus away from their current experience. When a person is struggling emotionally, they usually are not looking for a motivational quote or a quick solution. They are searching for empathy and emotional presence. Mark suggested that some phrases may feel more appropriate after a difficult experience has passed, but Kelly humorously insisted she still preferred not hearing them at all. Their exchange reflected a broader truth about human communication. People often use familiar sayings because they feel unsure how to respond to pain or stress. Yet genuine support usually comes from simply listening rather than trying to immediately change someone's perspective. The segment gently reminded viewers that emotional validation often matters more than advice. The power of humor inside a marriage. One reason the discussion connected so strongly with audiences was the couple's ability to balance honesty with humor. Even while discussing frustration and emotional misunderstandings, they continued teasing each other affectionately. Their playful energy prevented the conversation from becoming tense, while still allowing meaningful points to emerge naturally. Humor can become an important survival tool in long-term relationships because it softens difficult moments and creates emotional closeness. Instead of pretending disagreements never happen, they openly laughed about them together. That honesty made their relationship feel genuine and realistic. Viewers could see that their connection was not based on avoiding conflict entirely. Instead, it was built on learning how to navigate those moments without losing affection or respect for one another. Mark's willingness to laugh at his own mistakes also added warmth to the conversation. Rather than becoming defensive, he acknowledged that communication takes practice. Their interaction showed that relationships become stronger when couples can admit imperfections while still choosing kindness and connection. How their relationship feels different on television. The conversation also highlighted why audiences enjoy watching them together. Their chemistry feels natural because it reflects a real partnership rather than a polished performance. Over the years, viewers have watched them evolve not only as television personalities but also as a married couple navigating life together publicly. Their conversations now feel less like scripted entertainment and more like genuine moments shared between partners. This authenticity has become one of the most appealing aspects of their dynamic. Instead of presenting themselves as flawless, they openly discuss misunderstandings, habits, frustrations, and emotional growth. That honesty creates trust with viewers because it mirrors everyday experiences within real families and relationships. Their connection also benefits from history. Decades of shared experiences, private jokes, and emotional understanding naturally shape the way they communicate. Audiences are not simply watching hosts exchange dialogue, they are watching two people who genuinely know each other deeply. That emotional familiarity creates a sense of comfort and realism that many viewers appreciate. The importance of emotional presence. As the conversation unfolded, one important theme became increasingly clear. Emotional support is often more about presence than perfect wording. Mark admitted he does not always respond correctly, but he continues trying to understand Kelly better. That willingness to remain emotionally available matters more than delivering ideal responses every single time. Relationships are not strengthened through flawless communication alone. They grow through consistency, patience, and the ability to stay present during difficult emotions. Kelly's reactions demonstrated that people often need understanding before solutions. Sometimes simply sitting beside someone, listening without interruption, and acknowledging their frustration can provide more comfort than any carefully prepared advice. Their interaction subtly showed viewers that emotional connection requires effort and attentiveness. Communication mistakes happen in every relationship, but what truly matters is whether both people continue showing up for each other afterward. Their conversation reflected the reality that support is rarely about having all the answers. Often, it is simply about being there. Why audiences connected so deeply with the moment. The audience responded warmly because the exchange felt familiar and deeply human. Nearly everyone has experienced moments where they said the wrong thing during an emotional conversation or felt misunderstood by someone they care about. Watching the couple discuss those experiences openly created a sense of recognition for viewers at home. In a world where public relationships are often carefully curated and polished, their honesty stood out. They did not pretend to have a perfect marriage without disagreements or frustration. Instead, they showed that lasting relationships involve misunderstandings, learning curves, and emotional patience. Their ability to discuss those realities openly made them feel approachable rather than distant. The laughter from the audience came not only from the jokes themselves but from recognizing shared experiences within their own lives. Viewers connected with the authenticity of two people who continue learning how to communicate better after many years together. That vulnerability transformed a simple television discussion into something far more meaningful and memorable, a lasting reminder about love and communication. By the end of the conversation, the real lesson extended far beyond avoiding certain phrases. The deeper message centered on understanding, empathy, and emotional awareness within relationships. Mark and Kelly demonstrated that communication is not about always knowing the perfect response. It is about remaining willing to listen, adapt, apologize when necessary, and continue growing together over time. Their playful honesty offered viewers a refreshing reminder that strong relationships are not defined by the absence of conflict. Instead, they are shaped by how people respond to each other during emotional moments. The couple's ability to laugh, tease, and remain affectionate even while discussing frustrations reflected emotional maturity and deep familiarity. Their interaction showed that love often exists not in grand gestures, but in everyday patience and effort. Ultimately, the conversation resonated because it reflected something universal. Everyone wants to feel heard, respected, and emotionally safe with the people they love. That simple truth made the entire moment feel genuine, comforting, and unforgettable.